Survival of the fittest is an incredibly adamant aspect of human reality. Survival of the fittest has been theorized so many times. Darwin talked about it with animals. It's been talked about countless times in terms of what it means, and society, of course, has not allowed human psychology or human neurology to catch up and progress with the level of things and where we really are designed to live in. We don't have the capacity to maybe even live in societies. It's not how our brain is in terms of our brain's designation. We're still wired to migrate. But survival of the fittest, which I said before in terms of ostracizing people because they are not like you, which in itself is a survival of the fittest thing if we were still migrating and we had to identify people that are different from us, is something that I have very much seen throughout my own life. And I've seen throughout what I've done and the things that I've been through. Because my brain tumor and my 9 brain surgeries, my brain infections, and all of those attributes of my mind are the reason that I have been put into homelessness and put into joblessness. I did not have the communicative or emotional skills that these guys had, or that these women had, or the ability to communicate with my coworkers so that they'd know what I was thinking. I didn't have that capacity. So people that did have that capacity were able to survive. They were able to acquire more power than I was, completely than I was, simply because of that ailment. That the probably most predominant mechanism in my life, of any life, my brain did not function correctly, which allowed me to be preyed upon. I was the weaker vessel. And that is why I am in what I am in. Why am I'm being slandered and limited to a sex object who is not intellectual, and hypersexualization of everything that I do is simply because I am not to the point that these people are intellectually in terms of what is seen as survival. I did not have the survival skills to remain in a job because my emotions could be easily manipulated. I didn't have the survival skills to keep my friends and my family in my life because girls I was friends with, women that I was friends with, would easily be manipulated by their emotions, and they would know that I would not have the emotional capacity to handle it. Therefore, I am the weaker vessel because of those things, and that's strictly a survival of the fittest.